Hi, I'm Lou. Another episode of My Car Story here. I'm here with Bill Akin, a former hot rodder and a guy who has a couple of Indianapolis cars out of the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. We're going to talk about one of those cars today, so I'll grab the camera as I usually do. Thank you, Joe. And Bill, stay right there. Tell us today's car that you have here. What do you have today?
Well, this is the Bardahl Special. It was built in 1953 by Frank Kurtis. It's called a KK 500B. It participated in the race on 3 different occasions. Finished 10th in 1953 when it was a new car. Didn't make the race in 1954, but in 1953 the car came in 3rd, driven by Jimmy Davies those 2 years. In 1956 it was again in the race, but unfortunately it was involved in an accident that put it out of the race and ended its racing career.
Well, come on with me. Keep talking while we're looking at it. Let's stand back just a second and look at the car. Come on back with me. Let's look at the overall car. Now, this has been in Pebble Beach. How did you, out of all the cars in the world, how did you end up with this car?
Well, I had bought a bunch of parts here at the Speedway in 1992 during A.J. Foyt's liquidation of all his excess racing stuff. And I had a 1966 Ford 4-cam engine, and I traded it to a gentleman by the name of John Meekum for this car. John owned the car that won the Indy 500 in 1966, and he disposed of that car, but he still had the car that came in 2nd in 1967, and he wanted that engine so he could finish that car. So we traded, and I got the bones of that car that was reconstructed into what you see here.
Are these wheels magnesium?
Yes, they are.
Yeah, and they're solid knockoffs, it looks like.
Yes.
So this is the real deal, folks. Come on with me, and let's take a look at this car from the front. And that would be, if it came in 3rd, only 2 other people saw this view right here.
Yeah.
Because they were the only ones in front of it. Number 15, let's take a good look here. Let's take a look at the side here. It looks great right there. We've got the exhaust. Do we have the, can we pop the hood right now? Is that
Sure.
available?
That's a 270 cubic inch Meyer Drake Offenhauser engine. It probably made about 375 horsepower in its day.
Wow.
And these engines were built for about 30 years, and in the 30 years they made 230 of the engines, so you don't find them at every swap meet.
It looks great. Okay, we'll put that down. We'll take a look at the back and the interior. We've got the Kurtis 500 there. Let's drop that for a second. We've got some of the venting that you can see. And the big filler gas cap. Beautiful tail for number 15. The knee exhaust that comes out the bottom. How the driver was off to the side.
Well, see, that's because the engine